There we go. Good morning. Um, I thought that we could pick up on some news today together. And we're starting here with Cal. And we're in the sunroom right now because she's out running around, and this is where she happened to be. I have a pocket full of cat toys. I thought we'd play with some of the kittens and catch you guys up on what's been going on. So, let's see what we can do. The first news, of course, is that Cal has found an adopter. If you're on our Discord, I think you already know that. And her adopter will be picking her up on June 7th. So she's still going to be with us for a couple weeks. I was saying in the Discord chat that if we find her tail, I'll have to send it to the adopter later on because I don't know where it is. But it's got to be around here somewhere. And she definitely wants to play with the toy that I have in my pocket. She was just in the kitchen. She heard me moving it around. She ran in there to come and see if I was going to play with her. So we can start that, I guess. Let's see. Other pocket. Let's see if she wants to catch something for us on camera. Oh, hey, what do we got there? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty good. I didn't pick out this scene to look good or anything, but it does. All right. Okay. A few more obstacles here than there probably ought to be, though. Oh, we're getting everybody. Look at that. So, while we're playing with Cal, let's see what else I can think of that needs to be covered. Oh, Cuddles. We're gonna go up and see Cuddles probably in just a minute. We'll just pop in and say hello to Cuddles, but let me mention that Cuddles is also going to be leaving the academy, actually even sooner. Now, she's not going to an adopter yet, but Dawes is the shelter that we work with here. That's the Danbury Animal Welfare Society. And I just don't feel like we have sort of the time that I say we, like I'm going to blame somebody else for it, but I don't feel like I have the time to manage Cuddles the way that she deserves, you know. And she is a sweet cat. She's not feral by any means. I know I've called her that, but it's definitely not the case. But she does need a lot of extra attention, and I feel like somebody that can just focus on her is going to have a lot better success. Also, I think that the foster that Dawes has found for her, I think, is female. I don't know if they've said specifically. Maybe I just assumed that. But she seems like she gets along better with girls. Not that I have a lot of data to go on, but she definitely gets along better with DJ. DJ, in fact, was just in there like rubbing her belly the other day, and for me, she still gets pretty hissy. Now I go in there and she's excited to see me, and she wants me to pet her, but then the minute I do, she's like, "Oh wait, maybe I don't." so, so that's okay. But I didn't see the question that Scott Hamilton might be responding to. But yeah, so if anybody was asking, Cuddles' kids are not going with her. They are going to continue to be Sky's kids. Big old happy family of 8 kittens. But the foster's just going to take Cuddles and work on her. So that's going to be how it goes for her. I think it's pretty clear to me at least that she doesn't really care about whether she ever sees those kids again or not. She's just done with that chapter in her life, and she's fine with that. So I wouldn't feel any angst on her behalf. It's not like a human mom saying goodbye to her kids. You know, cats don't work like that. That, of course, would be a tragedy. Well, or, you know, at least a melancholy moment. Sending your kids away to college, I'm sure, isn't exactly a tragedy, but that's not the case for our little Cuddles. She's probably just finished with all that in her life, and that's fine. It gives her a better opportunity to learn how to be with people. So, and I don't think, for that matter, I don't think her kids miss her at all either. very well adjusted. They took to Sky the very first minute that they met her, and Sky is it's crazy. You know, you don't, especially when they meet up as old as they were, you don't normally see kittens that will take to a different mom cat quite that well, and especially not that will, you know, nurse on them when they're at a point where they're already basically past nursing. But sure enough, they do on Sky, and she encourages it, and it's just the sweetest thing. So that's, I think it's a good situation for everybody all around. Yes, Callie, Webfan says Callie has the happiest tail I've ever seen in a not a dog cat. Yeah, it's so true. I love her little silly waggy tail. When she starts wagging her tail around like a little fan in circles, I'm never gonna get tired of that. It cracks me up every single time. I'm sure her adopter's gonna have a lot of fun with her. And she gets so wild. Last night she was out running around the house and she just zooms like from the living room all the way around through the kitchen, up the stairs, down to the end of the hall, into the bedroom, like back and forth, like just as far as you can possibly go in the house, zooming back and forth. It's so cute. She gets just hyper and wild. I think lately she's even been trying to play with Teaspoon, but because she was initially kind of hissy at him, he still hasn't forgiven her for that. But I know she wants to be able to kind of play a lot. So it's good for her to get some toy time. She needs it. She's got so much energy. She must be pretty young herself. What do you think? That's not a toy you've ever seen before, is it, Logan? It's just a bunch of strips of fur put together as a cat toy. Yeah, Anna says, do cats or kittens know that the Sky is not their real mom and that they don't have to pay attention to her? But you know, I don't know if they even really have concepts like that. I, I think that you know that sort of um, categorization is something that humans do a lot of, but I don't know if animals do a lot of that. It's a sort of a distinction without a difference if they can get groomed by her and she takes care of them and she nurses them and she plays with them and they're willing to have it and she's willing to have it. I think that's really all there is to it. Um, Not that I know. You know, I don't live in a cat's head any more than any of you do. I just all speculation. But I don't think that there's anything to be um, sad about. I don't think either side of that equation feels like they're missing anything, whether they think it's their real mom or not. I want to pet Arco. That's so funny because you just reminded me of a story that my mom has told about when I was a little kid. Hang on, I gotta clean this lens, and I'm gonna set you down for 1 second so I can get something to clean it off a little bit because I feel like we just got a little bit of a blur that's coming from the lens not being clean. Let's just try that real quick, okay? All right, good. Now, I washed all your faces, so now I'm your mom cat. Does it matter if I'm your real mom cat or not? Um, I bet Arco says, do cats meow? And there's this story that my mom liked to tell when I was younger about how my dad was quizzing me on spelling. And he was just asking me like all these words, whatever he could think of. Um, and I was spelling them for him. And I apparently, the way my mom tells the story, I was getting fed up with it. I didn't want to keep spelling words. So I turned it around on him and I said, okay, Dad, do you know how to spell cat? Which is, you know, just the kind of thing that a kid would do. Hi, Cuddles. You said hi to me. I know you want to talk to me. Look at you. Normally, when I come in here first thing in the morning, she gets all excited and her tail up and wagging just like she used to do. And then she comes over and wants to rub on me. She's acting a little bit, I think she's a little bit suspicious of what I'm doing here with this box in my hand pointed at her. Oh, she just bumped her head. Did you hear that? I heard that. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Do you want to pet me? There you go. Hi. She loves having her head rubbed and she loves having her neck and her chin scritched. But once you get back past the neck, it's all kind of touch and go. Like as in, if you touch it, you gotta go. Anyway, she's so pretty and she really is a very, very sweet kitty. But like I said, it's going to take someone that's got time to work with her to really unlock her full potential. So I think it's wonderful that Dawes is able to find a different foster for this first time we've ever asked them to do that. Now we did that a few times way back in Illinois with On Angel's Wings that we worked with there, and they were wonderful that way too. And I don't even think that any of the cats that we had in Illinois would have caused us so much trouble now, but you know, we were inexperienced. You know, everybody starts somewhere. And if I had more time, I think I could do just fine with little Cuddles here. I just don't think that I've got the time to give her what she deserves. Look at her being all sweet and cute. She's really like, I want to be your friend so much. She just doesn't know how to do it. I know, I know. You're trying so hard to be friendly. Wonder if she would like to play with the toy. Let's find out. It's still in my pocket. I think. Okay, yes it is. Let's see if she's interested in playing or if she's just going to be like, heck no. What do you think, huh? You want to catch it? I'm not going to sling it under there at you. That would be intimidating. If you want to get it, it's right here. Look, it doesn't even have to be by me. You can go catch it over there somewhere. Oh, yeah, when it goes fast, that's what you want, huh? Just not fast enough for you to be interested. You're like, yeah, it's slow. I play on hard mode. Oh, you got it. Oh, you got it. Yeah, good girl. All right. Well, that was fun. Let's go see some kittens, though. Oh, you got it. Okay, there you go. Look at that. You ready for some more? There's a unicorn getting mixed up in all this. Sorry for the camera angle. Melissa, yeah, I can't make any promises about the new foster. I don't think I know them or anything about them, but I am definitely going to invite them to keep us updated. Of course. And I don't think anybody asked, but of course I'm going to put together all of her endowments and send them along with her. They're hers, you know. So, so that'll give me a good opportunity to sort of say to her foster, that we would like to keep in touch if possible. All right, so here we are in the annex with the kittens. And this brings us to our next little piece of news today. They went to, well, Sky and her kids went to the vet yesterday. And then Cuddle's kids are going to go to the vet. I think it's next week. It's on our schedule, on our calendar. I don't remember it, but they are going on a different day. Dr. Katz has been super busy, and she's, God bless her, always so willing to see us if we are in some sort of a, you know, bind or emergency, but we're not. So I'm happy to wait and sort of bring them in when it's convenient, of course. So they are going in later on. But we have already scheduled all of their graduations, which are coming up in July. I know it's pretty far out, but they're all scheduled for it. Um, and they did great at the vet yesterday. They were really just there for a quick checkup and to get their vaccinations. So there wasn't, really anything much to find. But they are. I'm so glad that they're all doing healthy, that Gabe's doing healthy. There's too many tunnels in here for this, aren't there? Sky is such a playful kitty that she's a lot of mom cats, when once they see their kittens wanting to play with a toy, they'll sort of back off and just sort of watch. Not Sky. She's like, gimme. She's kind of the same way with the food. So she's a sweetheart, though. She's such a cuddly little sweetheart. And so good to the kids. Let me move this out of the way, though, because she's going to keep trying to jump on everything. I like that she... Oh, whoa, I think we spooked Rafter. Okay. Had to put on the Rafter burners there. She'll be back. Ooh, oh my goodness, Sky. So there's other news too, which is that Dawes has informed me that there are some approved adopters for some of these kittens. They haven't yet informed me of whom, so if I believe that if you are one of the approved adopters, they may have already told you. But they haven't told me yet who you are. All they've told me is that there are approved adopters for, thank goodness for Sky, the mom cat, and also for Joist. Joist here, the super tiny floof, and for Alcove, the big floof, semi-floof, I guess. He doesn't look so floofy, but he really is mostly floof. I guess he's just a little bit more like Joyce still looks so disheveled all the time, like that, just wild fur going everywhere. I do think that I think Alco's fur is just as deep, but not quite as wild. She takes a little bit better care of her grooming at this point. I'm sure Joyce will catch up on that too. So just those are the ones that I've been told have approved adopters, and I believe all of the rest still need to find the correct applicants and approved adopters. So definitely feel free to go ahead and put in an application for any of the kittens. Oh, good job, Al. They each have such distinctive personalities. I hope you guys get to see that on the stream, like how each of them do behave differently. It's crazy to me how much variety there is in cat personality and how much you can kind of tell, It's not set in stone, it's not like who they are going to be forever, but there are, like Eddie was a shy boy when he was this old and is still a shy boy. He's always going to be a shy boy. He's a lot less worried about, people in general than he was when he was this small. But he's always going to be on the shy end of things. And I think kittens are kind of the same way, where you can see sort of where they lie on the spectrum, at least at this age. They say a tiger doesn't change its stripes. So there you go. Oh, wow, right into the food dish. That was quite a leap, buddy. Well, Toddy, I try to give them enough food that they can't possibly finish it all, because I like them to have food available to them all day. So this is I give them a lot more food than what they need, when they're growing kittens. And their mom, Sky, is not a growing kitten, but she's still making up for the weight loss that she had when she was nursing them. I think she's at a perfectly healthy weight right now, actually. But it's hard for me to predict whether she's going to, be a cat that wants to gain more weight or if this is comfortable for her too. I feel like she's been kind of at this weight for a while, so maybe this is just where she is. And that's nice. Pedarco, does the food get dry after a few hours? Not so much that they won't want to eat it. And then when I come in with more food at lunch, if there's anything left over, and normally there's not, even with me feeding them way too much, then I'll sort of mix it up so that everything gets re-moisturized. So let's take a look at the kittens each up close real quick, just because it's been a while. In fact, we'll get the scale out and do it that way, and maybe somebody wants to put it on the weight sheet or can tell me later and I can do it. That way we get to see their faces up close. I think it's been a while for some of you. Good job. I was going to mention that in general, as a broad strokes, it seems like it does seem like Cuddles' kids are a little more shy than Sky's kids are. Although, I don't know, that's really kind of stretching to make that fit because it's not universally true. Nonetheless, we've been working with them quite a bit to try to get them all to be better socialized in both groups. So lately, we've been starting to do spa visits overnight for just a couple of the kittens at a time because I think that's good for them to kind of be away from mom and stuck in the bedroom with me and DJ all night and see if they want to, come around and hang out with us and sleep with us or if they want to just kind of stay away and do their own thing at night. So far, they all kind of want to come and snuggle up with us when the time comes. So that's nice. It's a good first step to getting everybody well socialized. Yeah, these kids are doing very well, and I see Sky is finally letting them have a turn too, which is good. But I need to put this away for a minute if we're going to get your weights, kids. Oh, nice one. Al is just all about this thing. Good job, Al. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me put this away for a minute, kids. We'll bring it back out after. Okay. But let's do some weights first. Turkey in a Trench Coat is saying that you hope Gable and Rafter get adopted together because they would be wonderful tuxie twins. And that's cute. I keep thinking that it would be fun for somebody to adopt Cashmere and Pajamas together because they will, all of their friends will. I think that once you've known Cashmere and Pajama for a while, you can tell them apart very easily. I don't have too much trouble telling them apart at a glance, even without seeing the back feet. I can usually guess who's who correctly. But I feel like all of their friends of the adopters are going to be like, I don't know which cat is which. In fact, she could just tell whoever adopted. I said she. I don't know why. Their adopter could just tell their landlord they just have one cat, and he'd never know the difference. Not that we would endorse that. That's a terrible thing to do, but it's a funny thought. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can try to weigh some kittens. And I don't know what order we're going to go in, but I have to remember who we've done and who we haven't. So let's start right here with little Joyce. She's here. The whole point of this is to see some faces up close, though. Hi, Joyce. How's your little face? It's very floofy. Oh, my goodness. Okay, sit right here for a sec. 26, 25, 9, 25 ounces. That's good. She's one of the lightest kittens, of course. Everybody else is going to weigh in heavier than that. And let's do the other big floof in that family. This is her sister, Alcove. Hi, Alcove. Oh, you want to do an alcove dance for us? Okay. Hey, that's very cool. Where'd you learn to do that? You look happy about it too, huh? You got your club face on. Serious business. Okay. Hang on. Oh, right here. Sit right here for 1 sec. And nobody else touch it. 35. Wow, over 2 pounds worth of alcove. All right. Good job, Big Al. Okay. I gotta give you some smooches. There you go. Okay. Now I want to do the two tuxies next so that we remember who we've done. So Gabe's right here making himself an easy target. Hi, buddy. Oh, you got food all over your nose, huh? You've been eating dirty? That's all right. Look at that little spot on his nose. All right, so this is Gable, and Gable is the one that had to stay some time in quarantine, and I'm just so happy that now he's doing so much better. Very healthy little kitten. And he weighs 25.1 ounces today. There we go. And then Rafter, I see us right over here. All right, let's pick her up. Yep, that's who we're after. Okay. You want to check your weight again, Alcove? You're like, no, the scale lies. I can't weigh that much. I know, I feel the same way, buddy. Whoa, hold it, Rafter. Okay, 28.6 is what we're going to go for. Wait, we got to see you up close too, Rafty. Hi, look at you. You got a little food on your face too. What's the matter? Your mom not cleaning you too well enough? Oh, such a cute little girl. So that's Rafter. There we go. Now, that was Sky's actual kittens, and then we go to Sky's other kittens. Oh, look at that. Cashmere's going to hop right up there for us. Perfect. Good job, Cash. 45.2 is what it says for Cashmere. Hi, buddy. I know. Well, you don't complain about it as much as your sister's gonna. Pajamas is the one that, like, I pick her up and she's like, don't do that. Oh, buddy, you just look like, this is my life now. What is he doing to me? It's okay, buddy. Smile. Put on a happy face. How about a happy dance? Do you happy dance? Hey, Macarena. Oh, okay. All right. Sit down there, and we'll do your sister, PJ, right there next. Now, she's probably going to run from me because, that's, like I said, that's what she likes. Oh, yeah. That's our game. Oh, but I still win every time, so I don't know. You're going to give up someday. Okay. What? PJ and Cashmere were the ones that stayed with us in the spa last night. And they both came and snuggled up right by my pillow when they were ready. 44.6 is what we're going to go for there. We still got to see your face up close. I know. She's like going to smack me. Hey, not like her mom. She's just like a kitten. It's like, I don't want to be picked up. Okay. Hi. What do you think of that? You got such pretty eyes. Oh my goodness, show everybody. Look at that. Beautiful eyes. She's like, what are you doing to me? I don't want to play this game. All right, PJ. Okay, bye-bye. Zoom away. So that leaves us with Marshmallow right here. Come here, buddy. Oh. Sit on down. 39.4 is what I got there. Hang on, Marsh. We want to see how pretty you are over here. We get the same angles, everybody, so we can make good comparisons. Oh, look at those eyes. He's like, what are you doing? What is this thing? Oh, okay. Looking good, though. Svelte? Okay, buddy. He's got the big Ari eyes on. Okay, bud. Okay. See you later, Marshmallow. And that leaves us with Hot Chocolate, who is in this tunnel somewhere? Yes. Hi, I see you in there. I thought you might be. Okay. Come with me. Oh, I got you. You can bring your toy if you want. No? Okay. You got to sit right here for 1 sec because the tunnel's on the scale. And I don't have 2 hands free. Okay. Now sit right here for 1 minute. Oh, 38 even. All right. Good job. And so that is Hot Chocolate. Show us your pretty eyes. Yeah. I think if you go back and watch, you'll see the difference in the faces between Sky's kids and Cuddle's kids when I put the camera right in front of them. And it's not like one group has been more exposed to the camera than the other. But it's just sort of that natural predilection that I was talking about. Of course, they all are snuggly little bunnies. And one of the things that I like to do with them when we're in the spa is whenever they come to me voluntarily, I have a little tub of chicken with me. And if they come and hop up on my lap, then I will open it up and give them some chicken. And that has taught them that getting on my lap and hanging out is the thing to do already. They are very fast learners. So it is wonderful. They're going to be, they are right now very snuggly, just as snuggly as any kittens. So they're going to be even more snuggly though. We like to have kittens that are super well socialized here. So we're putting in a lot of work on making sure that these guys all will be. That is a lot of kittens. It's a lot of kittens, isn't it, Al? You're a lot of kittens. Well, that's everybody except Rafters behind me. Well, I'm glad we got a chance to see them all together. And I did bring one other toy I wanted to give them a chance to play with. So if you will humor me for a minute. Okay. I missed the question about when will they be going downstairs, but the answer is as soon as I have time to get things organized and cleaned up, um, that's when. And I guess some of what I've been putting off is I just don't know. Oh, I don't, I'm going to have to put Cal somewhere when that happens. Probably she'll end up in one of these rooms, but it's a bit of a process to get her out, get things cleaned up, have a room for her cleaned up, and move her in. It's a big thing to try to do like all in one day or something. So I'll admit I've been putting it off a little bit. Okay, so this is just a feathery toy that I found in the drawer, and it's got cute little stripes on it. I think it's going to be. Oh, well, Sky's all about it. Okay, Sky, how about giving the kittens a chance? You're just going to rip the feathers right out. Oh, I should have put the scale away. I don't want her to jump on that while she's chasing this. Okay, you hang on to that for me. I'll put the scale back up. Just put it next to me. Okay. Speaking of next to me, I've got kittens climbing me right now. Hi. Okay. Oh man, she is not going to stop at anything for this one. Whew. Look at that face. Oh, you're too silly, Sky. All right, well, we're going to wrap it up with this play-in here. I do want to mention that I think ticket sales for KACon are still open if you're on our Discord. It is, as always, sort of limited to people that are on our Discord already. I should say on our Patreon, technically, but that practically speaking means on our Discord. And I believe you can still get tickets. I think, I'm not going to say that you should or shouldn't. I think you do what's right for you, but I don't want you to miss out if you were waiting. I think that the ticket sales close pretty soon, since the committee kind of has to know how many people are going in advance enough to. Oh no, was it yesterday? Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for letting me know, guys. All right, well then, what I meant to say is, if you didn't buy your tickets, we will miss you, and I'm sure there's going to be a bit of an online component for people on Patreon, like there has been every year, and you'll just have to participate that way. All right, thanks for correcting me. I'm glad I mentioned it, and I'm glad that you corrected me, Megalina and Jay Donaldson, who both would know, since they are both part of the whole planning committee part of the process. So I don't know anything, and I never have, and I always say that like I want to separate myself from it somehow. That's not the case at all. I just don't want to take credit from all the hard work that people do. I know a lot of people would naturally assume that if there's a KA Con, then I'm obviously, like the big brains behind it, and I am not in any way the big brains behind it. I wouldn't want to take away from the people who are. I love what they do, and every year it's been a wonderful treat and surprise for me, just like I think it has been for everybody. So Looking forward to it. And good, there is a big online component. All right, verified. So as long as you're on our Patreon, even if you don't get to go on our Discord, I should say, whatever, I can use those interchangeably. In our case, I know they're not the same thing, but in our case, if you're on one, you definitely got to be on the other. It's good to know that everybody will be able to be involved. All right, kids, what are you doing up here? Oh, okay, Al. Al? No, not Al. This is Joyce. I knew it was Joyce too, but my brain didn't. Okay. Hi. Okay. Do you want a chance, Joyce? Here, come get it. Get it. Oh, get it. Don't be shy, you two. These two are the smallest kittens, and also the ones that are like the most. Gosh, I don't want to use the phrase. They're just the ones that go crazy for food. I think some people would call that food aggression, but it's not like food aggression is for cats that are a problem. These guys aren't a problem. They're just adorable and silly, and they just want all the food. They get growly and they smack they'll even smack my hand if I'm moving close to the food that they really want, just because it's a natural reflex. It's not because they're thinking, oh, I can smack a human around, but it's just ridiculous. Joe, yeah, I hope I can. Joe's asking if I can show the way that Sky asks to be petted. She's probably a little wound up right now for that. So I probably won't get her to do it, but she is adorable. The way she asks for anything. She is, of all the cats, I think of all the cats probably that we have ever had, I think Sky is the one that stands up on her feet like a human the most often, more than any other cat. I can't think of any other cat that did it as frequently and consistently as she does. And that's how she asks to be petted in the morning when she most wants attention. She will stand up on her back feet and put her little paw in the air and wave it at me. Like she doesn't want to grab my leg like a lot of cats do. She wants to support herself. So she'll typically stand up on her legs and sort of wave her paw in the air. And then the cutest thing is if I'm not petting her still, her paw waving turns into like petting herself. She'll put her arm up in the air and then she'll go like this, and she'll still be standing up and kind of pet her own head. Like, this is what I want. It's the cutest thing, which of course she's not going to do it now. She was just chasing around toys. I think you can see some of it in the close-up from yesterday, though, which may be posted, or may be posted soon, or if there's a technical problem, I guess I should check on it. I have no idea. Oh, okay, Megalina, you can see it in the 2024-03-30 micro video. So there's one from previous too, but I was sure we caught some of it also in, was it just yesterday morning? It feels like it was just yesterday morning. Okay. Jaguar, mailbag Saturday. Yes, that is still the plan. I do still want to move mailbag to like Saturday afternoons or evenings, but I haven't yet made that announcement, so we'll probably do it tomorrow at the regular time. And I don't want to disappoint anybody by like switching that up at the last minute, but it is what it is. If it ends up that way, we'll see. But we're definitely having one, that's for sure. She seems a little worn out now. They all seem just a little worn out. I guess the kitten's still playing a little bit. Oh, I'm going to trip myself now on my untied shoelace. That's a good plan. All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining me, everybody. I got to get the rest of my work for this morning now. But I'm glad we got to spend a few minutes together. As always, I hope we get to do it more often. That's on me, I guess, not on you. Whatever. It's on you two. You guys, how come you never do the close-ups? All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you all next time. I see you in there. Can you see the kitten there? Little PJ looking at us. Oh, and now there's another Rafter. Hi, Rafter and PJ. Okay. All right. Thanks for all the questions and comments, everybody. It's really fun to get the chance to actually chat with you both ways instead of me just talking at you during mailbag. I really like that. So, okay. Catch you later.